I wanted to talk about Sri Lanka and where we are and what's happening at this point of timeline. Well, we are at a critical place and we are kind of feel like we are in a sinking ship, and it's frustrating. And my main frustration is that I have seen these kind of struggles all through my life. Like, people come to the road and asking different things, and if you pay closer look at what these people are asking, it's pretty simple. That they just want their basic needs to be met, like having a bus, or like having a bridge, and where there's no bridge, or like they have to cross, like use like dangerous methods to cross the river, and they just want a bridge so that they can get about with their normal life, and so that they can live and or have a salary that is matching to that particular economy and something like that. So we are at a place that everything needs to be asked from the current system to be given to you so that you can live a normal life, which I don't believe the way to do it. And if you are learning from other countries and other developed countries, the system is such that they meet these basic needs of the people first, and where they can continue their life, and using their talents they can develop their businesses, develop their talents, and go up in the ladder and be profitable to this country. Because I believe Sri Lanka is its people. If its people are suffering, that means Sri Lanka is suffering. True that we can put like so many highways around, we can put skyscrapers and all that stuff, but if the people are suffering and if the people's basic needs are not met, I don't think there's any point in doing anything. And I have been joining all these protests to show my displeasure how things has been done for the last so many years, and for the future how this system has to change. Because I don't want my child to get back on the street in a few years later asking the same thing that we have been asking, and asking from the current system, that particular system give them their basic needs to live, and give them the opportunities that where they can build and live and do whatever they are supposed to do. And I believe those systems need to be in place no matter who's in the political power. Those should be like fixed systems that people's needs are met accordingly, so that they will keep on working for the betterment of this country. And that's why I decided to give my hands into joining these protests, to show as a personal decision, a personal choice, to get about with it and show my asking, this is the time to change this, and we can't do it like this. I think there's no rock bottom that we can hit than this. This is like the lowest that I have ever seen throughout my years in life, and it's just crazy. So if people's needs are met, they will build this country, and we will work to build this country. Even though I had so many opportunities to leave this country, and I have the talents to leave this place, me and my wife decided to stay back and do something for ourselves and to the country that we were born and given us so many things, and our families. Do something for this country, and we are still at that stance, and we don't want to leave this place yet, and I don't think we are pushed to that place yet. But this has to change. That's why I decided to join these protests and tell whoever in power that this has to change. And this hasn't been changed. That's why we are in this hot mess, and this has to change for the future and send the message to the future that they should stop playing around with our lives. And if its people is suffering, Sri Lanka is suffering. And I don't want Sri Lanka to suffer. Where are my kids going to live? And if they have to get back into the streets and ask the same things, ask the system, give them their basic needs, I think we have failed. And I don't want to be a failed father.